All right, well, I'm exploring some new terrain tonight. And this water actually looks pretty clear, so I think tonight might be a good night for me. But we'll see. It's about, I'd say we're probably about an hour and a half from dark. So I'll do a little trolling. See if I can't catch a redfish, or maybe a big trout. That was fast. Oh, that's a nice trout. I believe that's a keeper. Yeah, that one I think is going to be 15. Not much more over 15, but I think it's going to be 15. I don't even have my ruler out yet. All right. Not even 5 minutes into the first cast. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to make 15 now. I got to take a look at this. All right, actually put the tail. You might get away on me after all. Put the tail on the 0. Oh yeah, he's 15 and a... You know, if I extend his jaw, he gets past 15. I close his jaw, he's not 15. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. That's a pretty trout. I'm going to say he's just under, but you know, if you close the jaw, he's shorter. If you extend the jaw, he's a little bit longer, and that's what puts him over. Deciding factor. Catch you next year. You don't get much smaller than that. Little tiny trout. This feels like a pretty good fish. I'm gonna get a look at him anyway. Too deep to see. That's a redfish. Not surprising. It's fighting like one. If it was a speckled trout, it'd be a monster. I don't know if that one's gonna make 20. I don't know. That's gonna be, I think, a little undersized. Not by much. Yeah, that's gonna be, I think, Just a little undersized. Alright, these look good. Alright, let's see what we got. It's a nice little red. Oh, that's a keeper. Right there. I mean 20 and an 1/8. That is barely a keeper. I tell you what, I cut that speckled trout some slack. I'm not cutting this one some slack. Actually, no, that's even bigger than I thought. It's 20 and a half. 20 and a half. I'm keeping it. I would say the mosquitoes are bad. On a scale of 1 to 10, that's about a 200. Look at all these mosquitoes. Boy, if I didn't have this protective clothing, I probably wouldn't survive this night. Look at that, they're all trying to get me on the boot. Wow. That is just obscene. Whew. Oop. There's a flounder. I finally see my first flounder, but he's too small. That was probably maybe 11 inches. See a flounder. A small. Too small. So small I almost didn't see him. That's definitely a flounder. That thing's probably not even 10 inches. That's a little bitty guy. Let's see how. Boom, there he goes. I touched his back. Yeah, he's got to be about twice that size to be a keeper. That's second flounder. It's been like 2 hours since the last one, so it is slow tonight. There's a gar. Too small though. That one's probably not even 20 inches. Great blue heron. Oop, there he goes. Wow, there's a gar right there. That's a little alligator gar. That one's probably over 20 inches, but I don't want to get an alligator gar that small. That's definitely an alligator gar. Pretty cool. Just not quite big enough for me. Here's another gar. This is... I think it's another little alligator gar. Oh, there he goes. He was kind of small too. If he was a little bigger, I'd have gigged him regardless. It's getting kind of late. But he was probably only about 20 inches too. I need to get one about 24 at least. Oh, there's another one. Wow. That one's even smaller than the last one. Yeah, that is a little alligator gar for sure. I can see the beak on this one. I bet I can touch this one. I spooked him. There he is over there. He did a circle. He's like, what was that reaching down? Yeah, it's a little alligator gar. For sure. For sure that's an alligator gar. Not quite big enough. There's a gar. That's pretty good size. Got him. It's an alligator gar. Got him good. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, this one will go 24, 25, probably 25. And that's an alligator gar. I see a gar. Let's see what kind it is. It's actually a pretty good sized one. I think that's another alligator gar, I'm pretty sure. That's about the same size as the one I just gigged. So I have to let that one go. There's another one. Wow. This one's pretty good sized. This one might be a spotted. Boy, I just can't tell. I can't really tell. I'm not gonna chance it. If it was a spotted, I would have got him, but I don't want to chance getting another alligator gar. Let the gar out tonight. I see a gar. He's too deep, I can't tell. There's a gar right here. There's a gar. What is this? God, I just can't tell. The water is a little murky. I think the mullet have really murkied up everything. But I think that was probably another alligator. It's that time. It's getting late. Mosquitoes are driving me bonkers. Ah, boy. All right. So that's my alligator gar. That's a beauty. I'll get 2 nice fillets out of that. That'll be 2 meals. You can see the double row of canines. So that's definitely an alligator. And this is my redfish. The redfish is 20 and a half. And the gar gar is considerably longer than my red. See, from tip of the nose to the... we'll call him a 25-incher. And of course the red is 20 and a half. Not a bad night. Redfish is what makes it. I'll take a red over just about anything. That'll be some good lunch tomorrow.